Hej, hej, hello, siemaneczko wszystkim. Powracamy oczywiście do Broken Pieces, drugi odcineczek. Musimy teraz się cofnąć na pewno, znając życie, na 98% do naszego domu. Tak jak widzieliście w poprzednim odcinku, coś odjebało się w naszym domu. Tak było. Cholera, zmiany kamery trochę mnie bolą. Cyk. Gdzieś jeszcze było coś do opuszczenia, nie? Coś jeszcze było do opuszczenia. Słuchaj, czy możesz to opuścić? No. Dziewczyno. Kurczę, tu bym szedł. A nie, zamknięte, to nie wejdę. O. Dobra, tu nam potrzebny klucz. Okej. Okej. A czekaj, tutaj co masz?
La vieille chaloupe.
La vieille chaloupe. Uczcie się,
Straight from the port. I sure hope the products are fresher than this poster.
O, widzicie? Jeszcze raz. La vieille chaloupe. To znaczy świeże ryby prosto do portu.
Nah, nothing of interest in these cars.
Pamiętajcie. To jest bardzo ważne. Uczmy się francuskiego. La vieille chaloupe. Pamiętacie, tak? Zapamiętajcie to dokładnie. La vieille chaloupe.
I can access the house's attic again.
No dobra. Never object. No ja wiem, gdzie mam iść, bo pewnie do tych drzwi, do których nie mogłem wejść. Oczywiście, że tak.
I almost never set foot in here. There's gotta be something. Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow, a projector. I thought I would forget its existence with my
czuję, że to
school
będzie
years.
ważne.
What is it doing down here?
Będziemy szukać, kurwa. Na pewno. Na pewno. Clue. Breaker, marker to wiemy. Lighthouse to wiemy. O kulcie wiemy. The Spy. Get to the garage, visit the attic. Dobra, dobra, dobra. Nie ma sprawy. Tu nic do kliknięcia. A tu? Cyk, 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 cyk. Tu mamy. O, filmik. Uwaga! Będzie się działo! Duchy, nadchodźcie! Podejrzane! Ale dalej kumpla żeś nie znalazła. Szukaliśmy kumpla, tak? A kumpla nie ma, nie?
What is that?
What is that?
I believe all this was under the house. What was he doing here?
Nie wiem. Ale robi się ciekawie.
Wait, isn't it exactly the same gem I have attached on my bracelet? Where did he find it? He was apparently willing to ship it to be analyzed?
Nie wiem, tu miałeś coś. Kurwa mać. Nic nie widać. Cimko jak w piździe. O. Cholera, co to jest? Ja nic nie widzę. Nie ma tu jakiegoś przełącznika, światło, cokolwiek, kurwa.
Let's shed some light on this.
No, i już inaczej, jak będzie światełko. Duchy, uważaj na duchy.
If you're listening to this, you are probably the person sent by the office to continue my investigation. Well, at least I hope. My name is Matthew Banks, and I started this work about a year ago. As stated in my previous reports, I infiltrated the lighthouse last month, but they just found out that a tape was missing, and I think they're on to me now. I used to borrow tapes during the night, but this time they noticed before I could bring them back. I didn't have time to use the new filtering machine, but I left the tape inside it. I hope it's safe there with you. Since I have to leave, I prepared to wait for you, and I have regrouped all of my ongoing work onto 3 different boards, each including a guiding tape. The first one gathers my studies on the audio signal coming from the oceanic floor, which was the reason our interest was piqued by St. Exel in the first place. The second board will give you more details on the local cult, whose believers call themselves the Devoted. The third board is about Operation
White Medusa,
which is probably why you're here now. We are now definitely forced to recognize that the village of St. Exel is the center of great political and scientific interest, as we first suspected. I hate to leave like this, but I'm afraid my time has come. During the last 2 weeks, the lighthouse had trouble acquiring new information from ashore. Apparently, some kind of technology has been jamming their signal. Is there some kind of expert trying to hack the operation? I'll leave it to you to find out.
Dzięki, Matthew, że zostawiasz nam fajną robotę. Kurwicie. Weź tu poklikaj.
Passports? Money from different countries? This man was not your usual anybody.
No.
Oh. And there's also boat tickets to leave for Plymouth, England. He was planning on leaving. Just wasn't sure when.
O co chodzi? Teraz to już nie wiem, o co chodzi. The Spy. Ale my to słyszeliśmy, czy nie?
If you're listening to this,
No jasne.
you are probably the person sent by the office to continue my investigation. Well, at least I hope.
What is this folder? Your next objective. I'll study that during the night. A bit of reading always helps.
My name is Matthew Banks, and I started this work about a year ago. As stated in my previous reports, I infiltrated the lighthouse last month, but they just found out that a tape was missing, and I think they're onto me now. I used to borrow tapes during the night, but
Co to jest?
this
Sygnał
time
C,
they noticed
sygnał
before
A,
I could bring them
sygnał
back.
B.
I didn't have time to use the new
Sygnał D.
filtering machine, but
I
I
leave
left
this
the tape inside
place.
it. I hope it's safe there with you. Since I have to leave, I prepared to wait for you. and I regrouped all of my ongoing work onto 3 different boards, each including
A
a guiding tape.
1977 pierwszy sygnał.
Signal coming from the oceanic floor, which was the reason our interest was piqued
I
by
on
St.
teraz
Exel
gada
in
o
the
tym
first place.
właśnie.
The second board will give you more details on the local
Sygnał
cult,
B.
whose believers call themselves the Devoted. The third
2
board
lata
is
później,
about
potem było
Operation
5
White
lat
Medusa,
później.
which is
Projekt
probably
Launch.
why you're here now.
Ciekawie.
We are now definitely forced to recognize that the village of St.
Nic
Exel is
pick-up
the
nie
center
mogę
of
zrobić.
great political and scientific interest,
No nic
as
nie
we
mogę
first
pick up.
suspected. I hate to leave like this, but I'm afraid my time has come. During the last 2 weeks, the lighthouse had trouble acquiring new information from ashore. Apparently, some kind of technology has been...
Co to kurwa jest, ty? O cholera! O cholera! O cholera! Co ja mam tu naklikać? Cyk. Okej. Coś się dzieje! Coś się psuje! Play speed. Coś muszę tu o! Coś tu się odpierdala.
1 hour later.
Ja nie rozumiem francuskiego, kupel! Gadaj po angielsku! Słychać syreny z tyłu.
A submarine? In danger? What was the lighthouse doing?
Dobra, coś odkryliśmy już. Pierwsze mamy. Tu 2 degree north, 4,8 degree west. Dobra, dalej lecimy. Do następnej wiadomości. Szukamy następnej.
One hour later.
No mamy Mayday, Mayday, tak? Jedno odkryliśmy. Tam potem jakieś kurwa nie wiem co. O matko, o co tu chodzi? Kościół? Coś mogę wziąć.
In many areas, the life in St. Axel has deteriorated sharply in
Co
recent
tu
years.
się odpierdala?
Local studies tend to show that
O co
nature
chodzi z tym
has
znaczkami?
adopted an abnormal behavior. Some
Kościół?
species started proliferating more than before, while others
Doki?
suffered the opposite
Prawdopodobnie
effect.
teraz nas
Some
interesuje
animals became
Kościół,
aggressive
Monoa,
towards humans, and some bird
albo
species completely
doki.
migrated and left the region for good. We've also seen a lot of upheaval in the behavior of inhabitants of the village and their health. Ultimately, it led to many people leaving, which left only the ones who didn't have a choice.
Weź tą maskę. Przecież to byłoby jest kaseta. Ale to zara.
Additionally, these extraordinary happenings have been rumored in the region, which isn't improving the situation. The village has become a place of attraction for people bathed in pseudosciences, esoteric and the occult, to say the least. They now see this place as a central home to their mythology.
Okay.
One movement eventually took over the others and established itself as the popular cult, the Devoted.
The Devoted.
They managed to obtain this importance by being omnipresent in their protests. They vandalized sites in large areas surrounding the village, which made the local press very keen on showcasing them, and ultimately helped a great deal in converting more people to their cause. According to my research, it is governed by a certain Aurora K. I couldn't find a lot of information regarding her, but managed to steal some pictures by following her after a public meeting with the population. She built her movement on the belief in the existence of an abysmal entity which would sow its harmful influence over the region and towards the inhabitants of St. Axel. To calm this underwater entity, they tirelessly seek the culprits for this curse. They unearth and send ashore on deteriorating ships coffins containing the bodies of people who have always lived here. If the boat returns and runs aground on the coast, the person and their family are pardoned. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks like they've shifted into high gear by sending people who are still alive to sea. These are just rumors, and people who go missing may have simply decided to leave the area. They never communicated their plans with me regarding the future of their protests, and I'm not sure where they'll meet yet. My theory is that they'll probably regroup either near the White Manor or the local church.
I znowu o tym kościele.
Infiltrating the cell in the heart of the lighthouse made me realize that the French government is very
Ale
concerned
zamiast
about
wziąć
the
tą
development of
maskę,
the situation here in St. Axel. The development of the sect, as well as the growing anomalies observed in the population and nature, are monitored in a sustained manner. They came to realize that if they do not act, This situation will eventually draw the attention of the entire country to St. Exel. I had, in my hands, documents detailing an operation called White Medusa.
White
The purpose of which was to methodically isolate and capture everybody in the village. Do they think that the people here are all sick or contaminated with something? Or do they mean to sweep this affair under the rug? They seem to foresee two possible scenarios for carrying out Operation White Medusa. As if by coincidence, there are incidentally two events which attract almost all the population in the same place. The village festival, which takes place during a whole weekend, or a fair organized
Ej, coś
by
się
the village
podświetliło, widzicie?
school. I was able to reconstruct on the map the
Ej, to było
assault
podświetlone, weź to
considered in
podświetl.
each of these possible scenarios.
Chyba, że
A
teraz się
large number of
podświetla to, co on
will
gada,
be
o.
deployed, and they can easily prevent anyone from escaping by
To, o czym
blocking
gada,
the main
to się
access
podświetla.
and roads. They will proceed using heavy trucks and toxic gas to control and direct the crowd toward them. The inhabitants of St. Exel have a Damocles sword over their head, but they don't know of its existence, nor when it will fall.
Okej.
Infiltrating
Nie,
the cell in
stop,
the heart of
już,
the lighthouse
kurwa,
made me
nasłuchałem
realize that the
się.
French government
Przestań!
is very concerned about
Ja
the
już nie chcę
development
z tobą
of the
gadać.
situation here in St. Exel. The development of this sect,
Tu
as
też
well as
tapeta
the
musi
growing
być,
anomalies
kaseta.
observed in the population and nature,
Jest
are
kaseta.
monitored in a in 1977. An
O, jest.
ultra-low frequency
Widzicie?
sound was picked up by scientists south of the Atlantic Ocean. But no one succeeded in identifying the structural composition of this acoustic phenomenon, and many theories were put forward. Spy submarine, human aeronautical activities on the surface, or even tests of explosives resonating through the abyss. The case remained closed for 2 years until a second sound was recorded 2,000 kilometers from Namibia. This time,
Namibia.
the subject worried specialists. The position of the two recordings suggests the movement of something. In
Trzeci.
1984, the sound was picked up again several times around the Bermuda Triangle.
O,
Governments in
trójkąt
many countries
bermudzki,
decided
nie ma
to
opcji, ja tam
classify
nie
all
płynę.
information about this issue as confidential, and the general public was kept away. While tracking other countries' progress, our secret services discovered in '86 that the French government was particularly interested in the matter, and that they put in motion a special program called Rorqual, a scientific project mainly dedicated to the understanding of unknown oceanic noises. We then decided in 1987, based on what we found in the village of St. Exel, and considering that this last signal was recorded off the coast of French Brittany, that it made perfect sense for me to start our investigation here. During my time, I discovered a platform for listening and monitoring seismic activities at the heart of the lighthouse. Only recently, and thanks to an information trading deal I made with the cult, I got myself recruited there as a maintenance agent. It allowed me to find that the lighthouse crew is, in fact, following the movement of an object
tu jest,
which turns
widzicie?
out to be a French military submarine.
Chyba
Was
te
it only a submarine that we tracked from the beginning?
dźwięki.
But its movements are inconsistent. How did it produce this noise that we regularly pick up?
To chyba o
I
te
copied a lot
dźwięki
of tapes
chodzi.
and left them inside the hideout, but they're all still encrypted. I was hoping to get more information from it, but I spotted a car in front of the house tonight, and it's clearer than ever now.
Tylko jak ja mam to zrozumieć, te dźwięki? Cyk, 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 cyk. Potem mniejsze. Mniejsze, większe, to mam pierwsze. Potem drugie. Większe, mniejsze. Większe, mniejsze, większe, mniejsze. Spróbujmy jeszcze raz. O. Tu są te większe. O co tu chodzi?
1 hour later.
Coś tu się zmienia, ale nie wiem jak. Nie mam zielonego pojęcia. Dobra, wszystko naklikałem. O, projektor się włączył. Dobra, wychodzimy. Bo znowu spędzę 2 godziny, kurwa, obtajając temat, nie? Znowu. O, saving nawet mam. Stop. A nie, to jest światło tego, dobra. Znowu tak będzie, ja wam mówię. Idziemy do domu, bo coś było, że w domu wieczorem. Traf do drzwi. Dziwna muzyka się włącza. Okej, słuchaj, ty musisz rozgryźć zagadkę teraz. To mamy. Visit the alty. Clue. He left the dragon when he was spotted. Okej, no właśnie, o. What is bloop? O. Sound. Proba. Kurwa, ale to rozpisało. No, about the cult. O, ale to jest rozpisane. Kurwa, ale tu jest czytania, nie? Aż mi się nie chce. Tam jest coś, że...
Completely locked.
Że... Ej, pranie. Kurwa, kobieto, trzeba zrobić. Jak się szło na górę? Pranki. Ja chcę na górę. Kurwa. O. A, cię kurwa, nie dam. Ty, jak na górę wyjść? A, tędy, okej. Okej. Kumpla dalej nie znalazła, co najlepsze. Dalej kumpla nie znalazła. I co, będziesz teraz rozmyślała? Idzie spać? Ruszy to nam fabułę, czy nie? Chyba ruszy.
His voice still echoes in my head. I need to know more. Let's find that antenna on the village beach. Completely locked.
No to po chuj zamyka sobie. Dobra, mamy iść na plażę. Tylko pytanie, jak my mamy dostać się na plażę? Dziewczyno? To chyba nie tu było. Gdzie było zejście? Kurwa. A siusiu nie chcesz? O właśnie.
It's good to keep some rituals. Dear toothpaste, you are breathtaking.
Siusiu. Ty, gdzie ja jestem? Tu mnie nie było. Szczerze Mario odjebałem. Czekaj. Kurwa otworzyło.
It looks like some of Pierre's homemade music for me. I thought it was lost since the moving in.
No to dawaj, włączaj!
Music.
Włączaj! Halo? Disparu. Bo pierwsza była fajna. Scraps.
My lava lamp. I love it. Pierre probably hid it here
Fajna ta
out of
lampa,
reach.
no.
Can't believe he'd think it's just a passing trend. Poor guy never understood anything about home decor. This suit. I was in the attic with him when everybody disappeared. I remember wearing it, but we just had one.
Co to kurwa jest?
Honey, I finally finished my restoration project for this arcade machine. And I've got a challenge for you. I know you love a good one, so try to beat my best score.
Okej.
You will win something I'm sure will bring back good memories.
Ale ja chciałem pokonać go. Tą grę. O kurwa. Start. O co tu chodzi? Nie wiem, o co tu chodzi. O kurwa, medium phone. To szybsze będzie? O cholipa.
Game?
O cholipa. O cholipa. Wszystko do Bresta. Ale śmieszna minigierka. Pojedziesz tu. Nikt nie jeździ na dół, to pojedziesz tu.
This game?
It's so fucking awesome! 1700. Co, zły wynik? Ło, bez korek! Ło, dobra, okej, zostałem zniszczony niestety. Zostałem zniszczony w tej grze.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Can't do that now. Can't do that now.
No jak to can do it now? Can do it now? Tu masz
Full
coś.
repaint of the arcade, 2,100 francs. I know you love it for real, Pierre. But we are gonna need to have a discussion about it. Calmly.
Calmly. Calmly. Calmly. Nie no, zostałem zniszczony w tamtej gierce, nie? No, normalnie mi kurwa... A w bilarda nie możemy zagrać? Albo w dartsa? Jestem lepszy w tamto. Jestem lepszy w dartsa. No ale dobra, o, idź pod
I
prysznic.
could use a good shower.
No to idź
When
pod
this feeling of
prysznic.
being observed
Dawaj,
will
dawaj,
stop.
dawaj. Wszyscy czekają, aż wejdziesz pod prysznic. No i chuj, nie? Ona nie chce. Ona nie chce, stwierdziła, że nie, nie dzisiaj. A kupę? Kupę? Też kupy nie chce. Dziwna dziewczyna, nie? Nie chce w ogóle korzystać z kupy. Ty, jak stąd się wychodziło? Kurwa. Tędy? Dobrze, tędy. Okej, idziemy. Idziemy na plażę. Tyle co wiem. Że mamy iść na plażę. Get the highest horror of the ride. Kurwa, już to robię, nie? Tema on the beach. No właśnie. Dobra, idziemy na plażę. O lipa, pada. Jak się dostać na plażę? Oto jest pytanie, jak się dostać na plażę. Może tędy? O kurwiksy! Pozamiatany, kurde, frajer.
I love the atmosphere of the streets of the village with this staging. Too bad this is now linked to where my nightmare started.
Ale to
The
jest za...
access is condemned at the
No
top.
właśnie. Trzeba byłoby to otworzyć. A jakbym zrobił... Łygu, łygu, łygu!
The access is condemned at the top.
Kurwa, dalej nie. Łygu, łygu nie pomaga. Słabo.
Completely locked.
Ty, to działam się. Ty, jak ja mam iść na plażę? Ja mam iść na plażę. Chyba, że teraz będę mógł opuścić tam to gówno takie. Ty, tam mnie nie było. Patrz to. Gdzie ja idę? O, włączniki. To co sobie zrobię zaraz. Czekaj. Czekaj. Nie, jeszcze nie. Tylko ja zobaczę po lewej co jest.
I loved that statue. Well, before the cult vandalized it.
Skurwysyny. Nie? Psujki same. Nie no, ja muszę tutaj, wiecie, obczaić temat, nie? Aktualnie. O, tu możemy wejść. To idziemy obczaić. Travel to Lighthouse. A ja nie chcę do Lighthouse'a. O.
The soldiers were perfectly organized and cut off all access. We had almost zero chance of escaping this mass kidnapping. Like sheep in the dark.
Czyli mówisz, że was połapali, tak? No dobrze. Wejdź tu. Czy nie za bardzo? Nie za bardzo? Fajnie. Aha, tu mamy ten przełącznik. O, czekaj.
Ahead, Boisseau's Park in the beach. Left, St. Exel's Church.
Czyli tu gdzie
It won't
idziemy?
open from this side.
No to przejebane, jak się nie otwiera z tej strony. Ale tam
Why
u
did
góry
they
jest
have
to.
to attack during the fair? It's my favorite event in this damn village.
Damn village!
Pierre, where are you?
Pier, słuchaj, pierdzi. Ha! Ale to było śmieszne. Dobra, lecimy z tym, ta? Kurwa, chciałem użyć jetpack. Kurwa! Yes, please. Okej. Okej. Jak tu kabelki wyglądają? Bo to chyba tu ciągnie. Jak ja mam te kabelki dojrzeć? Ty, nie mam pojęcia. I możesz wejść na to, albo coś? Bo ja nie wiem jak kabelki porobić. Kurwa mać. Kurwa mać. Nie wiadomo jak te kable zrobić. Tu. W tym jest problem. A podpowiedzi w tym nie ma chyba. 200, czy jest coś kurwa, 200. Na pewno 220, okej. Pytanie jak kable.
1 hour later.
closed cover is moving, but not enough so I can see. If only there was a gust of
Żółty,
wind.
niebieski, czarny, biały. Żółty, 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 niebieski, czarny, biały. W ogóle przez przypadek w to, nie? Klikłem. Chciałem usunąć ten, nie? Chciałem usunąć. Normalnie chciałem usunąć. Po Bożemu.
Long time no see, Wassaul's Park. Nothing.
Nothing. Normalnie chciałem to usunąć, a klikła mi się burza, nie? Ale beka. Zajebisty jestem.
Park mausoleums were not spared by the cult either. They are a real scourge for this village.
Zrób save'a, zrób. Dobrze. Dziękuję. Skurwysyny. Co ja zrobiłem? Pokonałem ich? Jednym
I could not
pierdyknięciem?
finish fixing this fence because the damn bird stole my van's key, where all my tools are. I've been trying to get them back, but it's nested high up, and I can't seem to attract it. If you manage to get my keys back, please call me at the number written on my truck.
O, dobra,
Mr.
poszukam
Levin.
twoich kluczy, poszukam, na pewno.
I'm going to need something to break those. I'm going to need something to break those.
Aha, czyli nie za bardzo, tak? Musimy coś tam...
I feel that the wind turbine is going to need a little help from me to launch. I have to wait a bit for the gem to recharge.
Okej. No proszę, jak to się recharge'uje.
Let's
O,
take a
grzyba.
walk. Just you and
Dawaj.
me.
Dawaj grzyba.
Amongst birds living in the park, you will find the Corvus picatrix. I know you, you little flying thief. They keep their precious loot inside their beak, which makes it really hard to get back. To prevent such situations, scarecrows were installed by local farmers.
Okej.
Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop.
O luju, o co tu chodzi? O co tu chodzi? No już, doprowadziłem. No jest, kółko.
The next one will be the good one. Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop.
1 hour later.
Dobra, mam to. Elo.
No puzzle can resist me.
Music coin.
That will teach you to look at me sideways.
Aha, okej. Okej. To było fajne, trzeba było naprawdę pomyśleć trochę przy tym. Podobało mi się. Dobra, idziemy do tego, bo już się ten ładunek chyba nam się zregenerował.
The lever is pushed, but the blades need an initial push.
No problemu.
Sweet. It was enough to start the turbine.
No dobra, i co teraz? Bo nie mam pojęcia, co to mi daje, nie? Nie mam pojęcia. Cały czas się kręci? Cały czas się teraz kręci, okej. No to tą całą turbinę mamy odpaloną. Dwie zagadki skończone, że tak powiem. Tu już żeśmy byli. Idziemy w lewo. Ławeczka. Zróbmy save'ika, dokładnie.
The people of St. Exel suffered so much in recent years. It's moving to see that they tried their best to maintain the festivals and other traditions.
Okej. Okej. Kolejna ławeczka, kolejny save'ik.
Beach access and renovation.
Okej, ja tam wejdę. Nie mam problemu. Ilona, nie mogę kliknąć. O dziwo. Czekaj, tu jest coś.
Ahead, the beach and Assumption's Church. Right, viewpoint.
A nie, myślałem, że to drabina. Nie mam pytań.
I am the repairman in charge of fixing this gate. I've found a way to supply current to this unpredictable electrical panel. I've linked it to one of the small wind generators we have in the village. As long as there is wind, there will be current. Only issue is that while I was fixing it, one of those freaking birds stole the key from my van. If you find them, please bring them to my office. Mr. Levins.
No dobra. No nie, dobra, okej. Nie to! Fuck my head! Niebieski, czerwony, biały. 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 Niebieski, czerwony, biały, 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 niebieski, czerwony. No. Nie, kurwa, nie wierzę. To jak ja mam to tam otworzyć? Jak ja mam to niby otworzyć? Może stamtąd będę mógł wyciągnąć. O, 220. Niebieski, czerwony, biały. Jak ja mam tam się dostać, jeżeli ja potrzebuję 2 codebreakery? Mam jakieś klucze na pewno ogarnąć, ale mam ten problem, że nie mam codebreakera. Taki mają jego... Tylko gdzie te ptaki mogą być? To jest pytanie.
Completely locked.
Completely locked. Ptaszki! Ptaszku! O, jest tu, cicho, jest, u góry. To chyba on. Ptaszek!
There's a thieving crow's nest right up there. As expected, it has something in its beak,
Fajną
but it
mordę
will
masz.
only leave its nest if it appears safe to do so.
Oddaj klucza! Ptaszek! Weź go zeszczel. No przecież możesz go... Ja pierdolę, nie? Masz powdera.
There's a thieving crow's nest right up there. as expected, but it will only leave its nest if it appears safe to do so.
Ptaszek!
Amongst birds they keep their precious loot inside their beak. To prevent such situations, scarecrows were installed by local farmers.
Ptaszek! Oddaj klucza!
1 hour later.
Idę usiąść, ptak. Idę odpocząć 2 godziny. Zobaczyć, co daje odpocznięcie 2 godziny.
I needed that.
Zaraz zobaczymy, czy ptak oddał klucza, nie? Jak ptak nie oddał klucza, to o, ja mu współczuję, nie? Ja mu współczuję. Ptaszor.
There's a thieving crow's nest right up there. As expected, it has something in its beak, but it will only leave its nest if it appears safe to do so.
Czy ja nie mogę go poszczelić? Dobra, moi drodzy, to tyle w tym odcinku. Co będzie dalej z Ptaszorem, dowiecie się w następnym odcinku. Więc trzymajcie się. Piąteczka.